at 13,000 revolutions per minute. This isn't real life. This is a game where drivers take it to the next level. Behind them, a 1.6-liter turbo hybrid V6 engine powers their car at mind-blowing speeds of over 200 miles per hour. With aerodynamics so powerful, you can drive upside down. And at the center of the carbon fiber beast, behind a screen, fighting for the championship of their career, is a driver looking to prove they have what it takes to get to the top. In Tier 2, battles are close, and a mistake can put you in the wall or at the back of the pack. This is JP Sim Racing. This is Formula One.
Jammers. Nice and clean through there. Let's see what he does. Exit sector 2. Purple sector 2, 2.6 second start on his time. Really cutting a lot more there. Much better. Driving the back shield all the way down to 10%. Braking before the 50 metre boards. Reducing the downhill gradient. A lovely feather on the throttle out to the last corner. Across the line, opening DRS, it's a 160.0. That's my, that's my friends. It's fast. Let's see what Dark Grip can do. Coming into the final chicane. I would call it that. Drain the battery all the way up to 3 gears. Oh, into 7th. Braking before the 50 metre boards. There we go. That's corner. And the next. Further light on the throttle. Go too early and you will go around. Across the line, 119.0. 3 seconds off. You won't be proud of that if you're going again, but I'm certain he'll be pitting again. Well, coming in for a fresh set of tyres, fresh set of rubber. There you go. In the pits goes Jammers. And he's going for a lap. Draining the battery all the way down to 50%. Cleaning through turns 1 and 2. Flat out through turn 3. Draining the battery. Unlucky. Unlucky. Oh, wrong button. That's unfortunate. Oh well. But that's his current championship leader. Will he go out for another lap? We've got Jammers coming out for an out lap. Looks like he's got enough fuel to go for another lap. Let's ride on board to see what he does. See how hard he pushes it out this corner as he goes in for a fresh set of rubber. He's staying out. Let's see what he does. Draining all the battery all the way down to 60%. Keeping it tight to the wall as I'm in rush track distance and to the left as well. Braking just before the 50 metre board or as the curve starts. Only those braking points are good. Making it through the first two corners. Down a couple of gears. Getting there. Exit at sector 1. He's down, he's 6 cents down. That's what he needed. That's what he wanted. Exits with the hairpin. Draining the battery all the way down to 35%. Down a couple of gears. Turn 6. I think. Draining the battery once again. It's climbing up the hill. Breaking the 50 metre board. Through the chicane. Got quite a bit of oversteer in that first part of the chicane. But he lives. All the way down. Breaking the full 50 metre board. Bit of a lock up there. Because you can lock up on this year's game. Nothing happens. Anyways. And across the line we have a 1:18.3. Bruce's time, but not his position. Let's ride on board with Jammers then. He's pushing, he's pushing. His battery's all the way down low. Does. Exit sector 2, what does he do? He's purple. He's 5/10 up. Nice and clean through there. From Jammers. Got yellow sector 2. Must have had a spin there for Ripper. Wonder if he'll pit. Yeah, he'll pit this lap. He got the red fuel light. Let's ride on board with Jammers. Is he pushing? Looks like he's pushing. See what he does. Exit sector 2. No, he's not pushing. He's doing something. He's 4 seconds up. I'm down. No idea what I'm meant to be saying. All the gear, no idea. Even then, not all the gear. Go and then exit, final corner. Onto the only DRS, only DRS section on this track. Tight to the wall, minimise the track distance, bringing it over to the left, minimise the track distance, over to the right, shooting out the braking zone as much as possible. That's tight over that first corner, and it's allowed. These are strict rules. It is strict corner cutting. That's just how much you can take out of those corners. Mental. There you go, pretty much even. Half a tenth up on this time. Skipping from my opinion. I don't know if that was just lag. Anyways, in those series of corners, I can't remember what they're called. Someone please message it. Anyway, into the chicane, cutting a lot, or not so much. Ooh. He wasn't so happy with that. Yeah, there you go. He's backed off. He backed off. Wasn't happy with that. It was only just up anyway, so. Made no difference. What does Dark Ripper do? Dark Ripper still in the pit? Dark Ripper still in the pit. Jammers pits. That's a bit expected. This is just how it is for this league. We need more drivers. We need more drivers. We need to get the word out. We need more drivers. Does to people. There we go. minutes up on his time. Through turn 6, going into turn 7. There we go. Nice and clean through there. Turns 8 and 9. Nicely does it. 10, 11. Bit of a lock up there, but all good. Lock ups are perfectly allowed on this game. More than quick. Nice. You're not locking up, you're not pushing hard enough. Nice and clean out of the final corner. Cross the line, what's it going to be? 118.2. 1/10 up. Still not enough for pole. This guy is fast, ladies and gentlemen. He is fast. Right, so let's do a little bit about this league. If you win, you'll get maximum points. But if you do actually pick up any penalties at all, you will lose points from it. Say, I believe you lose 1 race point per penalty. So if you got like 3 penalties, so it doesn't matter what penalties it is. If it's 3 separate penalties, they will get 3 minus 3 race points. Also, cleanest driver gets extra points as well as driver of the day. I'm not sure how many I can tell you. Not sure how many. I'm sure I'll be able to find it for you in a minute. But yeah, Dark Grip coming up behind. Let's see if is Dark Grip on a lap. No, Dark Gripper's not on a lap. Alright, let's go on board with Dark Grip. Let's see what happens. He's got enough fuel to go for another lap. And he's going for another lap. Across the line. Draining the battery all the way down to 50%. Braking in a straight line. That's it. Leading through turns 1 and 2. Playing with the track limits there. All clean. Gaining loads of amounts of time. Down a gear. Down another gear. Turns 4 and 5. Into turn 6. And that's it for quali. Where's that all gone? Where has that gone? Anyways. Nicely out of turn 6. Into turn 7 we go. Dropping down a gear. Down into 5th for it. Nicely does it. I didn't see whether he was actually up on his time. I believe he is. That's clean through there. Into turns 10 and 11. Or 11 and 12. Don't know. Don't think I can count. Back to there. We'll say it's time 10 and 11. Improves his time, but not his position. Improves by what an improvement. What an improvement. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your times. Catch you later. Well, see you for the race.
At 13,000 revolutions per minute, this isn't real life. This is a game where drivers take it to the next level. Behind them, a 1.6-liter turbo hybrid V6 engine powers their car at mind-blowing speeds of over 200 miles per hour. With aerodynamics so powerful, you can drive upside down. And at the center of the carbon fiber beast, behind a screen, fighting for the championship of their career, is a driver looking to prove they have what it takes to get to the top. In Tier 2, battles are close, and a mistake can put you in the wall or at the back of the pack. This is JP Sim Racing. This is Formula One.
Good evening and welcome back to round 4 of JP Sim Racing in Tier 2. Last week we saw the Red Bull of Jammers claim victory at Mexico. This week we arrive in Imola at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. The real life race saw Oscar Piastri claim pole with Max Verstappen claiming victory. Imola circuit, driven anti-clockwise, 19 turns, 4.9 kilometers in distance. 50% race distance would give us 32 laps of racing. One DRS zone on the home straight, where you'll more than likely see overtakes. Here we are then. We've only got 2 races this evening. It's almost a showdown between your current championship leader, Dark Ripper, and your driver in second, Jammers. Right, let's move on to the grid, shall we? Right, let's run you through the races in starting order. There's not a lot really to talk about. Jammers starting from pole, leading away, Dark Ripper. That's your grid, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for it to be so short, but we're here for one thing, and that's racing. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you JP Sim Racing Tier 2, Round 4 from Imola. Let's go. We're currently waiting for our drivers as they set out their strategies. Formation lap first. Here we go then for the formation lap. Leading away from pole is Jammers. A late start. Well, if he's doing Sunny Hayes from the F1 movie, is Dark Ripper. But in this game, all you need to do is heat up your tyres. As soon as you sat back on the grid, they don't unheat, which is really weird. Well, cool down, as most people would call it. Race strategy for this race. I'm sure there'll be a graphic come up at some point, but I would not be able to tell you right this second. Probably a 2-stop. Soft, medium, medium. Or a medium hard if they feel like it. Currently starting on the hard tyres, both of them. Don't need that. That's all good. Let's look at this. Weave in to get those tyres up to temperature. You do also get tyre wear on the formation lap, so you equally got to subsidise that. Let's see what tyres Dark Ripper's gone with. Gone with the mediums, attacking hard and fast first. Right, drivers coming up to line up. 50% race distance. 32 laps of Imola. I'll bring you the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix next. Here we go then. 5 lights. It's lights out and away we go. It seems what to be a slow start there from Jammers and Dark Ripper. Seeming not to be able to get away that quickly there. Instantly, Dark Ripper all over the back of Jammers. But backing out. Let's have a look. Staying with a flashing light from Jammers. It's just not using any ERS currently, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Possible race strategies: medium, medium, hard. I do not agree with that. I seriously doubt it. It could be, to be honest, but I don't think it'll probably just be a 1-stop medium to hard. But you never know. It could actually be a 2-stop. Emilia-Romagna's already pulling away at 1.6 seconds. So 1:21 is the current fastest lap of the race. Left from the start. DRS enabled. No one with the DRS. And I think this is going to be your race, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be it. You're going to have... You probably won't have any driver of the day today. I'm sure we will do though. Let's get some good images and good shots of cars driving past. Have a look at Dark Ripper. 2.2 seconds, the gap already. Jammers is fast. But will they all be able to keep it clean and avoid track limit strikes? There you go, fastest lap, 1:20.0. It's currently lap 3, ladies and gentlemen, and you are currently looking at your championship leader, Dark Ripper. Let's get on with some information about this league, as I said I would do earlier. I'll just find it. So here you are then. Fastest lap gets 1 point. Driver that most overtakes gets 2. Driver of the day receives 5 points, and the cleanest driver receives 10. So there you go. As it stands, I mean they're all currently cleanish. Well, as it stands, let's say so. First gets 28 points. Jammers. Getting 28 more points, along with the fastest lap, which would give him an extra point, so they would be ending up with 29 points. Say Dark Ripper, for example, got driver of the day, you would have 25 points, and if you got driver of the day and cleanest driver, that'd be an extra 15. So that is how you could overtake your championship leader just by coming second. Oh, that's unlucky that we caught that. Anyway, that's unfortunate from Dark Ripper. He's pushing really hard, but he just can't catch him. At least he finishes on the podium. But look on board with our race leader. Or try to. Wrong controller. There we go. Using the wrong button. Oh, and that's why there. I'm sure we'll be getting a track limit strike for that. That's something these drivers do not want. These are unequal cars, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that fast. He does also race in Tier 1. And that Tier 1 is a whole different ballpark to this. You see, these guys, they can race like this. But in Tier 1, you have to be racing in cockpit cab. No assists. Cockpit cab for 100% race distance. It is tough. Let's get some nice shots. Let's change camera. Oh, there we go. That's wide there from Dark Ripper. Just caught it. Nothing against them. It's just that's something they don't want to be doing. Also, if drivers do get corner cutting penalties, yeah, there you go. Corner cutting penalties, they do get minus race points. So they would only get -1 per penalty. .18 is the gap between first and second. It's almost an entire pit stop. Pit stop times around here, you're probably looking at 25 seconds under safety car, which as soon as that will happen, you'll probably be getting 17 seconds time lost, maybe 19. Yeah, probably something like that. Tell you that these tyres will be starting to go off within the next 5 laps. Or probably. Depends how long he's going for. Because if you want to, you can drive them for quite a while, it's just they're not that fast after a while. Race leader. He'll come out in front. Oh, we'll see what happens. There you go. 25 seconds is the gap. That'll tell you how many laps. That'll tell you the time lost in the pit lane. That will tell you the time lost in the pit lane. Clark Ripper coming along the main straight now. There he is in the background. You should be able to see him. Or not. Oh, Dark Ripper pits, that's why. Travel for his pit crew. Always a good strategy. Bit of chaos. Hello, kitty fans. That's wide. Where's that on the mediums? Jammers back out on the hards. Everyone penalty free. He's going faster. That's purple sector 2. I just spotted it there. .119.2. Your new fastest lap. 30 seconds is the distance between. Got the best helmet design. Let's have a look as he goes past because I can't see it. Just black, white, basic helmet. No offense. See, that's more exciting. Striking blue helmet. I don't think it works with the white and the black of the Haas though. So you got a black helmet. It kind of works. With the Red Bull, but it's just boring. So I just think, yeah, Dark Ripper, you've currently got the best helmet in the race. Got to do something to keep you interested. Taking out the bollard. Oh, I thought about falling over. Now the fastest lap, 18.3. This man is going some. Currently lap 14 to 32, but the race leader is on. Dark Ripper is about to head onto it. Currently leading by an absolute country mile is this man first, Jammers. Driver of car 29, by the looks of it. Dark Ripper in the 26. Yes, it does seem to be 29. Going faster again? No. Dark Ripper with a 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. Won't be happy with that. So that'll be -1 racing point from him. That's P2, which gets 25 points. So that's currently 24. So that leaves Jammers getting 28 points, +1 point for fastest lap, +10 for cleanest driver. So that's 39 points potentially gained from this race. I'm sure that will put him back into the lead of this championship. Yeah, it's an interesting pattern, but I'm on about the helmet, race helmet. Interesting pattern, but still. Black helmet, pretty much black car. Like if it was striking red then, or striking pink, like by striking I mean like clearly visible, like vibrant, like, yeah, the red and yellow helmet work with the Red Bull, very much so. Black. See, I rocked the Lewis Hamilton helmet because if you know, you know. Let's go look at the man, 50 seconds down on lap 20, him on lap 19, Dark Ripper. .53 seconds back from Jammers, 56 if you include the 3-second time penalty. That's a big rock up there from Dark Ripper. I'll definitely put flat spots on his tyres. Not in this game, though. Bit of a corner cut there, I would think. But you can cut a ridiculous amount of track on this circuit. Just gives a wheelbase. There you go, he pits. And breaking. Oh, he's lost it. He's crashed into the pit wall. He's crashed into the pit wall. Can he do anything about it? He's been reset to track. He's really trying hard to pit. He's really trying hard to pit. That brings up the VSC. Brings up the VSC. Yeah, a bit of a lock up there. Brings up the VSC. It's not been a good race for him. Jammers pits taking advantage of this VSC. Let's go look at his pits. Stop. Yeah, the 1:22, 1 minute 20. much time does he lose under VSC? Couldn't tell you. He was still under VSC. It's like he's lost time and gained time. Well, we're going green by the looks of it soon. Right, there you go. We're going green. We've gone green. Let's keep an eye out. Look what time it is. 1:32 is the gap between. No, I just can't tell. Game didn't make it easy. There you go, Dark Ripper pits. To replace the front wing as well, I'm taking it. Missing an end plate. Yeah, there you go, he's replacing the front wing. There you go. And to lap Dark Ripper. Flying past comes Jammers. It's currently lap 23, Dark Ripper on 22. 10 laps remaining. Challenge with the 1:17.9, new fastest lap of the race. I'll grab the championship standings now. Oh boy, if you bear with me a minute. Oh, we'll know it after the race anyway. But yeah, Jammers will currently, if it stays as it is, Jammers will be your new race leader. Championship leader. He is already your race leader. Let's how it goes. Lap 25 and 32. Dark Ripper, a lap down. Anyway, lap 29 of quite a dominant race from your race leader Jammers. Dark Ripper, a lap down. The graphic obviously being incorrect, which is quite a shame. But no, this guy out in the lead, he is fast. In this race we'll see him as the championship leader. As long as he keeps it clean. Doesn't get any more penalties. Lap 31 and 32. Your penultimate lap. On board with Dark Ripper. We'll join Jammers as we always seem to be able to do for the last lap. Almost falling asleep here, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for not being able to bring you better coverage, but that's just how it goes. Anyways, let's go on board with this man. Your race leader in the Red Bull Jammers for the final lap of the race as Dark Ripper sends it a bit wide in sector 2. Anyways, into the first 3 corners we go, onto our traditional final lap of the race with the leader. He's seeing a comfortable lead in front of him. Well, a comfortable lead behind him instead. Dark Ripper over a lap behind. Anyways, safely round to hairpin. All he needs to do is bring it home. No penalties, no nothing. And he'll be a championship leader. There you go, safely through the chicane. Coming down to the final 2 corners on this track. Exit a final corner. We've said it 3 times before. Here's another one for you. Winning the Grand Prix is your driver, Jammers, in the Red Bull. 4 times winner here in Tier 2 at JP Sim Racing. Absolute dominant drive. Dark Ripper not being able to even touch him, let alone see him. Dark Ripper out in the back, setting off yellows, doing a little spin at the end of the race. It has been such a shame not able to see Dark Ripper, be able to get closer to him. There you go. Both drivers completing 2 stops. Picking up the back of the pack, or back of the 2, Dark Ripper in P2, your final driver across the line. Let's go to our drivers in Park Fermi. Yes, there you go then, fastest lap drive of the day, and cleanest driver to Jammers. Most overtakes for Dark Ripper. And also your race winner is Jammers. Let's get a screenshot of that. There we go. There you go then, ladies and gentlemen, your race times. But we don't even get to see a podium, which is a shame. Anyways, it's been lovely to stream to one person, and that's you, DJ. Anyways, everyone, I will catch you next time. Good evening and good night.